Welcome to the information session for the Art Biz Accelerator. This is being recorded live with members of the Art Biz Connection community and our learning path, people who have been curious about what it's all about. And it's also being made available later for non-members. So if you watch this later and you wonder if you missed it, if you missed something, you did not. It was a special treat for our members. So I am going to just kind of dive right in. I think this is going to be about half an hour and then Q&A, we'll see. So I actually would rather stop my video. I'll come back on and share as needed. Hang on. So over the past couple of years, you may have known, you may have participated in, you may have watched that I have been rebuilding our learning center. I've been rebuilding programs. I always like to make things better. And right now we have 5 on-demand programs. These are, I would say 5-ish. I'll tell you what I mean by that in just a minute. The first is Grow Your List, which is pretty self-explanatory. It's all about your people, about nurturing the people that you're in touch with, potential collectors, and potential collectors, curators, students, etc. The second is Create Opportunities for Your Art. This is about finding sales and exhibition venues for your work, approaching galleries, writing exhibition proposals, all that stuff. Then is Optimize Your Online Marketing, which is just what it sounds like. It's about improving your online presence. And then we have the Get Organized Challenge. It was a live challenge, but there are numerous modules in it that are valuable even after the course, even after the live course. And finally, what's coming up is Magnetic You. This was a program from our old learning center. I would do it exactly the same way if I were doing it again. So we moved it over, and that is going to be available to everyone as a standalone program inside of our learning center. I say 5-ish programs because they're all there. It's just that not all are currently available to new enrollees. Like if you go to the Optimize Your Online Marketing webpage, you can't buy it. But if you've been enrolled in it, you of course have access to it. The learning modules have all been updated, and except for Magnetic You. Again, like I said, that's a program that I would run the same way over and over again. And I hope you'll agree that the site is more flexible to allow for various learning styles. And I hope you think that the Learning Center is also more visually appealing than our previous Learning Center if you had access to that. So all of these programs, hang on, I got a cat alert. I have a cat that is just, sorry, not where he's supposed to be. Okay. So I feel really good about this solid foundation that is available for your learning. I also feel very good about the community structure that we've put in place. I'm just so blessed to have the expertise of Kristen, Vanessa, and Suzanne. They are all so dedicated to helping you succeed. They're such great team members. And I'm very proud that the Art Biz Connection community membership has, to this point, been just $40 a month. I've explored other communities and I've been members of them myself. And this investment is on the far low end for the value that you receive. And I'm fairly certain that it will be increased in the not too distant future. I'm confident that the value far exceeds the price for those who use their membership, because I always want to over deliver. But the price, this is very important, the price will never be raised for those who maintain their membership. I like to reward those who make consistent commitments. So if you're paying $40 a month or $400 a year right now, it's not going up. If you drop out, leave and come back, I can't promise it's still going to be $40 a month or $400 a year. Okay. And while I always want to refine what I teach and what our community looks like, there are no immediate plans for a new full-blown program like those 5-ish programs that I just mentioned. I am very uninterested in continuing to throw new lessons at you. I want to help you use the lessons you already have at your fingertips in the Learning Center, as well as the lessons that you're absorbing on a daily basis throughout your reading, interacting, and life experiences. And that's where the Art Biz Accelerator comes in. So this is for artists who recognize the value in working with a coach over time, who might want more Allison time, but they're not ready or they're not interested in a mastermind or private coaching. It's for artists who have a solid business foundation in place. Maybe you've taken most of my courses, or you've received similar training elsewhere, or you just have life experience and have that solid business foundation. This could be for you. It's also for you if you understand that structure, community, and coaching are invaluable assets when trying to build a business. I want you to think of this as your next level community and coaching group. At a certain point, you've done all the lessons, you've gotten as much as you think you can from a community membership, and you could benefit from higher level thinking and challenges, and you want to be around artists who feel the same way. The primary difference between the community membership and the Art Biz Accelerator is more Allison. This is how I think I can make my biggest impact. That's by getting to know you and your goals better, because we're interacting more frequently. I'm a great strategizer. I think some of you who have been in my mastermind or my private coaching can attest to that. I'm a great strategizer when I'm able to dig into the details with you, and that's not possible in the current setup of my programs. Now, I get that you might not want more Allison. You can stay in the community and continue to participate there. Absolutely. Absolutely. Just one second. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that that the settings were correct. Okay. So here's what the accelerator will look like, or does look like. There are 3 success workshops. They're in January, May, and September, kind of like the artist planning sessions were. And they start with Activate Your Year, January 10th and 11th. This workshop is taking the place of the artist planning sessions. I shouldn't even say it takes the place of the artist planning sessions. It's taking the planning sessions to the next level. So rather than creating your plan from scratch, you come with a draft of a plan, which you walk through using the recordings and handouts from the old artist planning sessions. I shouldn't even call them old because they're always timely. And you spend 2 days getting inspiration and help for refining and implementing your plan. You can read all about Activate Your Year at artbizsuccess.com/youryear. It's important. The only reason it's important to sign up soon for Activate Your Year whether or not you enroll in the whole Art Biz Accelerator is because there's a lot of prep work that you need to do. You need to do that plan in order to take full advantage of the workshop. So I would sign up and then plan on, I don't know, the week after Christmas or the first week of January to work on your plan so that you can come prepared. So preliminary topics for the next 2 success workshops. Those are artist residencies, May 9th and 10th, and audit your business, September 12th and 13th. Again, those workshops are all about, I call them workshops because they're about doing the work. And as always, 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 you don't ever have to ask. Everything is recorded and available ASAP. So the 3 workshops, again, are these, and I put a value of $300 on these. I do not inflate my value numbers like a lot of marketers do. The $300 value is based on what you would pay, currently $100, to attend a single success workshop. As you know, I open a lot of my workshops up to other people, and that's the value of them. So there you go. There are also in the new accelerator monthly open office hours with me. This is part of the More Allison promise. You can pop in at any time during those hours. You don't even have to come at the beginning. You can come at the end. I'll still be there and you can ask me anything. One of my favorite things to do is to brainstorm with artists about how they can adjust and make improvements in their businesses. And it's not easy for me to do in a, if I just see you every few months, it is much easier to do when I see you more regularly. So something that, things we might talk about in my open office hours, maybe you want to improve your newsletter bio or artist statement. Now, you can't write a whole artist statement during office hours, but I can give you some quick feedback on your artist statement or your bio or your newsletter. We can talk about how to handle a commission or a problem with a student or a relationship with your gallery. Talk about how to up-level your customer care, streamline your website menu, prioritize what's next. Those are just general ideas of what you can bring to the table during office hours. And what I encourage all of my mastermind members to do and my coaching clients is keep a list of things I want to talk to Allison about. These are things I want to talk to Allison about. This is great. You can do that too when you're in the community. You can do that for Kristen's strategy sessions. I want to be sure to bring this to the strategy sessions and open that up for discussion. Just one second, I'm gonna take a sip. Okay. Oh, let me see where I am. Hang on. There I go, jumping ahead of myself. Okay, so if you were to schedule a 90-minute strategy session with me, it would be $500. I just did one of them last week. That's just a fact. So I value the open office hours at $1,200 because I really think that if you take advantage of open office hours, you're going to get at least a value of $100 a month. I just, there's just some things that are just worth it. We also have a monthly gathering that I am calling the Salon. Now, this is an exchange of ideas based on a small assignment, such as watching a video, listening to a podcast, or reading an article. Now, I know I have at least two mastermind members on this call. The live the live session that we're doing right now. And we've done something similar to this on our current mastermind. I don't know if they have thoughts that they can type into it, but what I do is assign something and then we come to the table, we discuss it. The concept is to get you thinking beyond your art and look at what the greater art world is talking about, or seeing how other artists work. All you have to do is watch, listen, or read, and then show up for this discussion that I'm going to lead. I'm happy. I'm so happy that I'm setting aside an hour for these. I think the discussion's going to last just 30 minutes, but I can stay on and answer any questions that come up. So setting aside a whole hour for these. When I was, let me go on video to say this. When I was creating the Art Biz Accelerator, I asked for a bunch of feedback from community members that have been around a while. If I didn't get to you, I'm really sorry. I got some really good feedback about what you might be interested in. And then I thought, I took all that into heart. I looked at it again last week and the week before, and I took it all to heart. And I thought, what do I want to do? And what I love to do is to brainstorm with artists, strategize with artists, but also to have these discussions. My first salon was when I was a curator, and we got together every Thursday, I think, at a coffee shop. There were very few coffee shops at that time, but luckily an artist owned one. And we got together every Thursday and just talked about art. And that, I think, is missing. It's missing when we talk about business. It's missing in a lot of programs for artists. And so I can't wait to do this with you. Okay, so the salon, I estimated just kind of what I would pay for something like this. And I would, I just think that I would probably pay $30 a month for that. It truly depends on who's leading it. We don't have a salon in January, July, or December. So there's 9 sessions, and I estimate that's a $270 value. Again, I don't inflate numbers. I will also provide additional training as needed. Oh, I miss these live workshops that we used to have here in Golden, Colorado. That's Kim Roberts. Kim Roberts getting some hot seat treatment there at the Art Biz Breakthrough a number of years ago. I think that was 2017. I cannot believe it was that long ago. Anyway, the additional training might be live webinars, or more likely short videos based on a question or concern that arises. For example, a newsletter makeover, website improvements, tips for using Notion. If you've been a community member or a Learning Path member for a while, you've seen how I do this. I am not announcing these in advance because I want them to be responsive to what's happening with members, be responsive to what I'm learning or what's going on in the world or the art world. To be fair and ethical, I'm not attaching any value to these additional training sessions because they are so undefined. They're so nebulous. So they're just there kind of as a little bonus, surprise bonus when they occur. You will also continue to have, if you're currently a member, you will continue to have access to our Art Biz Connection Community Forum. If you aren't currently a member, you will get access to our Art Biz Connection Forum. As you know, this includes the strategy sessions with Kristen, the Get It Done days with Suzanne, and the studio talks with Vanessa. It also, being a member of our community, also gives you access to the brain power of our many other members. That's the bonus for being part of a community. I suspect when you are next leveling it, that you probably won't participate in a lot of these, but they are there for you. Like if you love Get It Done days, you can still participate in Get It Done days or any of these. So the value of the current community is, as I said, $400, and I suspect a price increase, $400 for the year, $40 a month. I suspect a price increase in 2023. This is just a quick look at the schedule in the accelerator. If you're in our community, there is an accelerator a schedule for the whole year that is currently in the left sidebar. I think I added everyone to that so that you have access to it now. You can see it there. And just here's the overview of the success workshops, the open office hours, the salon, the community, any additional training. That's a $2,200 value without the additional training. And wait, there's more. There are bonuses. When you pay in full, when you pay the full $1,200, you will receive access to any one of these learning programs, your choice, any one of these learning programs. Originally, I had thought I was going to open it up, but I didn't want I thought I was going to open everything up, but I don't want the emphasis to be on learning programs. I don't want you to think that you need to work your way through learning programs this whole time. That's not what the accelerator is all about. So you can access any one of these. That's the $360 value. Those are all on my website. They all say $360. There you go. And all accelerator members can also access everything in the programs in my vault for just $500. So there is that as well. That's a $1,750 value. About, as I said, it's ish because some of those aren't available for sale. I don't know what the final price of the Get Organized Challenge on Demand will be, but it's about that. So here's another bonus. When you pay in full by January 1st, 2023, it was December 31st, but that's a Saturday and we don't do Saturdays around here. When you pay in full by January 1st, 2023, you will receive one 45-minute private consultation with me. I already told you how much a 90-minute one is. So this is a $250 value. So all of that with the bonuses is a value of $2,810 when you sign up and pay in full by January 1st. I want to be clear. So if you're able to do that, that's the value that you receive. I want to be clear that it's a year-long commitment. It is not monthly or annual participation options, only payment options. So you can pay the $1,200, pay in full and get the bonuses, or you can pay $105 a month and get everything else the same as everyone else. Just remember, this is your next level community and coaching group. It is here for you when you're ready. Enrollment is always open, but the bonuses are time sensitive. You want to sign up soon. If you're going to sign up, you want to sign up soon because that Activate Your Year Success Workshop is January 10th and 11th. And as I said, you want to do the prep work for that. And everything is at artbizaccelerator.com, all of the details. Okay, so I've gone through that. I am now going to, I hope that you see the value. I hope that it's of interest to you. I'm so happy to work this way again, to actually be hands-on with community members, and just thrilled, and to let my team members shine inside of there with our community level members. So if you have a question, you can come on video. Let me allow you to unmute yourselves. Second. There we go. There we go. You are allowed to unmute yourselves, or you can just type in chat and I'm happy to answer. So some of you are sending me direct messages, but I'm going to have to answer them to the whole group. So And you're welcome to raise your hand too. I see there are some hands raised as well. In fact, let me just go ahead and let me stop my slides. And so we want to see everyone. So stop, share. There we go. All right. Yay. Now I can see people. Laura says, membership question. Do I automatically continue membership on the Art Biz Connection after the workshop I'm in is over, or do I need to sign up for long-term membership? So if you are in a program, and Laura, for you, it's probably Get Organized, if I'm right, but there are other people, someone just started Create Opportunities. So, that's a 4-month thing. You will receive, and you should have received an email that had your options in there. No, we do not automatically renew. What we do is, like, if you join the community membership level, it is a subscription. It's not like it's an annual subscription if you pay the $400. So it will renew automatically, and you get reminders, but it will renew automatically until you unsubscribe. And same thing for if you pay monthly as well. But yeah.
So I should get an email, because I only just signed up for the class. I didn't subscribe to anything.
Did you sign up for the whole program or just the systematize?
The whole program.
Okay.
But the both of them.
Okay. So you should have gotten an email that says your membership runs through January 8th. And then at that time, there will be options, and you'll receive additional emails after that.
Thank you. I don't want to take up any more of your time on
this.
That's
okay.
Thank you for answering it.
Of course. I'm sure other people have that same question. Claire says, how does it work if you have a membership that goes through June? We prorate things. So if you paid for a membership, Kristen, and she does this, God bless her. She looks at how much everyone's paid. So let's say you've paid 6 months, you've been in the community 6 months, and she'll give you like a $200 off coupon for the new membership level. So, so you get credit for what you've already paid for. I think that answers your question. Jackie says, would the accelerator be suitable when teaching is the major focus? Yeah. I mean, if you want to participate in the salon and you want, more Allison time and to come brainstorm with me, yeah, I suspect there's a lot of people that will be teachers. Sally Ann is one of my mastermind members who has a big focus on teaching, and she could probably attest to that it's valuable for teachers. Hildegard, I think I answered your question. I think you had the same question that Claire had. So there you go. Pratima says, what's the advantage of signing up for the whole year? It's just a $60 difference. The advantage is the bonus extra course if you want it. And then the private consultation with me if you sign up by January 1st. My husband thinks I'm crazy just to have it at $105 a month, just to have the $60. It is a pain in the butt when people are on payment plans. Trust me, that's why people charge extra for payment plans. People forget to change their credit cards, and we're tracking them down and blah, blah, blah. And so that's why people usually charge extra. I don't like for it to be a barrier, so I try to charge a very minimum extra. So that's why it's just $60 more a year. What happens to the alumni after the accelerator? The alumni, so there are members, I should say this, there are members here who are alumni of the Art Career Success System, who are on an alumni membership that's about the same price as the community membership. It is the same price as the community membership. And that will just continue. If you want to just stay on the alumni membership, it will just stay on. Same thing. But there's no more programs in the future for alumni. So, okay, Leslie, do you want to unmute and ask away?
Sure, thank you. I understand that if we sign up by January 1st, that we get like a 45-minute personal session with you. I was just wondering, is there any way to be able to have a really short communication with you of some kind, just to be able to make the decision as to whether or not this is the right choice for me? Is it any option for that?
Yeah, I mean, do you have additional questions than what are here, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what would that be?
Just
Like,
email me.
What would I do?
Just email
Okay.
me. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
Thank you. Thanks for asking. Susan, I answered your question, Susan? Okay. Eve says, will you be offering more masterminds in 2023? Just weigh my options here, because I always want more Allison time. Thank you, Eve. Eve is a former private client and longtime community member. I pull together masterminds when I see the need for it. I know I have one mastermind member who wants to continue, but I need at least 6 people in there. We had one mastermind member drop away and we only have 5 people, and that's not enough people. So I need at least 6 people that I'm sure will stick with it. And I don't advertise those. So if anyone wants a mastermind instead of the accelerator, shoot me an email and I'll see what I can do. Okay. Let me do a gallery view so I can see everyone. Does anyone else have any questions? I think I answered everything. I don't see another hand.
Diana Rogers has got her hand up.
Diana, why can I not see everyone? Diana, just unmute. Can you unmute yourself?
I'm unmuted. Can you hear me?
Yes, thank you.
Great, thanks. I have my annual, I guess it's referred to as an alumni membership. It just happens to be about to expire this week. So given the startup timing for your new program, if I go ahead and join the Art Biz Accelerator, in between now and when that program starts, will I still have access to the community? Because there are about 3 weeks in between.
Oh, yeah, for sure. In fact, in fact, we might be enrolling new members to the accelerator. We're probably going to let them in early so they can become part of the community early. So yeah, that's no problem. And Diana, truly, if you want more time, why don't I just put a hold on your membership so that you're not charged?
Oh, that would be great. Yeah, it's just this awkward or unusual timing, right?
Yep.
That this happens to be.
Yep, and it's holidays. So let me put a whole, I'm writing this. We'll do that. We've done that for other people too. Of course, happy to do that.
Thank you. And one quick question, you were describing some of the bonuses and having access to the programs that were available, say in the last 2 years. There was something on a slide about choosing one of them, but not having access to all of them.
If you have access to them already, you're not going to lose access to them.
Right.
Yeah, it's a bonus for new people.
Got it. Thank you for clarifying.
Sure.
That's it.
And probably, I don't know if you have access. You may have, did you do Magnetic U?
Yes.
Okay. So you have access to everything then already. So that the major bonus for you would be to sign up and get the 45-minute consultation with me. By the way, I don't know that I said this, but that 45-minute consultation, it will say this when you sign up, has to be done by November 1st. Just want to make sure that we're not going into the holiday season and I am slammed with a bunch of 45-minute consultations. So, all right.
Thank you.
Susan.
Yeah, I have another question. The if I join the accelerator, we go through the year, come January of 24, I can go back to being an alumni, but there won't be any more additional things added to that. So what happens? Are you going to continue an accelerator type program in the future, or am I
Oh,
just thinking way too far ahead?
yeah, well, you know what's so funny is I met with Kristen Brigance live today in a coffee shop, and she said, "What about like we're 2024, blah blah blah." I said, "Don't ask me what happens in a year. I don't know." But no, I get it. What I do know is that I'm making the Art Biz Accelerator rolling enrollment. So I suspect people will be signing up for it in May and September. I don't ever do anything forever, as you know, Susan, because you were in the inner
Yes.
circle, and
Yeah.
as you know, and but I always honor what's paid to me. So I will always, you know, it will definitely run through the rest of the year. And you can at the end of the year, you can decide if you keep going, like if I promise another whole year of it, you can decide if you want to continue to be part of it, or if you want to bump it down to a community level membership.
Okay.
If that's
thank
still
you.
there, that might not be there either.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, thank you. Wendell says, I am not sure if I have what you would consider a firm business foundation. How do I know if I do enough to really benefit? That is a really good question. I suspect you do, because I know you just ask really smart questions. So I suspect you've done your homework and you've taken a lot of classes outside of mine, but happy to have this conversation. When I say, let's see, I'm going to think on my feet. When I say a firm business foundation, what I mean is you have a mailing list, or you know how to make a mailing list. You have some systems in place, or your pricing is, pretty solid. You have a body of work that is, it looks like you did it, that you're not like all over the place trying to figure it out. You come to the table with smart questions, and not how do I build a website or do I need a website? And so I suspect that you do, but I am happy for you to email me and we can explore that further, Wendell. Thank you for asking that. I probably should define that better, but I kind of think that people know it, but you seem to question it. I just think you are not giving yourself enough credit. Pratima says, is there any information on the mastermind price and commitment on your website, or is the only difference more time with you, or is the mastermind not likely to happen in 2023? So the 2022 mastermind just came about because I just had people all of a sudden that wanted to mastermind. I think the mastermind price, I don't know, I can't quote, but I think it's around 3,000 for that, and it's about 6 months. And again, I'll put together a mastermind when it happens, but it's twice a month meetings. Catherine says, I did Magnetic U a while back, but I don't have access now. Is it a different Magnetic U? Nope, it's the same one. I would do it the same way again and again and again. I started to re-record it, and I'm like, well, I'm not going to, because it would be the same thing. Just be making extra work for myself. So it might have the old branding on it, but it's the same stuff. I stand by it. Okay, are there any other questions that, let me see. I'm supposed to be able to see 49 people at a time.
I have one.
Yes, please speak up.
I do have a question. It's
Yeah,
Laura
Laura.
Stack. Maybe you answered this, but maybe I just need more clarification. So if I'm not ready to join the accelerator program now, but I am in 6 months, do I need to wait for a year until that first 1 year group is
No,
over?
it's a rolling enrollment. It will be open.
Oh, it is.
Mhm.
Okay.
There
So
will
if I
be-
wanted to join, I'm not ready now, but if I wanted to join in 6 months,
Yes.
I would
yes.
just, how would I do that? Just email you, or is there going to be?
You'll see it. You'll see it.
Okay,
It will be,
I'll see it. It'll be
it's on
obvious.
my website, and it will be prominent because I think I'm gonna love it. So
And
I
it will
think,
be, okay, that helps a lot. That's
Yeah.
great. Thank
so
you.
the other thing that I need to emphasize is the success workshops will be kind of an enrollment time for new members to come into the accelerator. So you might hear more about it around this success workshops, but it is a rolling enrollment until I decide, like I'm looking ahead a year and go, I don't think I want to do this a year from now, and then I'll stop enrollment. But yes, that's the plan. Will I limit how, Eve says, will you limit how many people are in the accelerator at any one time? So far, no. What I will do is I will get more help in the community when I max out on the accelerator. So I think the way that I've set it up, I'm pretty sure that I can handle it. And the reason that I'm cutting off the 45-minute consultation is I know how many 45-minute consultations I can handle in 1 year. And so that's why that's why the bonuses are only happening at a certain time of the year. So, probably if there were, I don't know how many would be, like, probably if I got to a point, I would say, okay, registration enrollment is closed. I could see that I would do that. That would be an awesome problem to have. I would be really happy with that. But I have a great team and I'm confident right now. Simone says, I would like to be sure with my current membership that I can continue to attend the studio talks with Vanessa. Will that be possible? Simone, you mean if you join the accelerator, or if your current membership isn't going to change? So
Okay.
yeah.
Well, I think I'm what they call a community member.
Yep. That stays the
And,
same.
Okay, great.
Stays the same. Yeah.
Good. I would not want to miss that. Thank you.
That's great. I will tell her you said that.
Yes, they're
That's
wonderful.
great. That's great.
Thank you.
Glad you like those. Pratima says, the planning session workshop on January 10th and 11th for $100 is not included in the $1,200. It absolutely is included in the $1,200. It's one of the success workshops. The success workshops there's 3 of them, and they're all included in the year. If you join on January 15th after the success workshop, you would get the next January success workshop because it's all about being live. So you should sign up for that. Oh yeah, no, you should sign up for that soon so that you can, start your planning and get the bonuses. I get the bonuses. Okay. Does anyone else have their hand raised that I can't see? I should be able to see them all, but I don't see. Oh, here we go. No. Did I answer everything? Is it clear? Yay. Yay. I am, as I said, I'm doing this because it's fun for me. And I am in the point in my business that we had that, I think it was July, where fun was our theme, like having more fun was our theme. And I am all about doing what brings me joy, and I'm better at it when I do what's fun for me. Can community members join the planning session in January? Absolutely, you can join right now. You can join right now. Go to the activate your year page. It's artbizsuccess.com/your year. I'll put that in there. Yes, you can join, but it is a paid. It's not open to everyone. It's an extra fee. Thanks, Hildegard. Okay. All right. I think we've handled it. Please, as always, if you have any other questions, if you're listening today, or even if you're listening in the future at the replay, don't hesitate to reach out. I'm Allison, ALYSON, at artbizsuccess.com. I look forward to working with you in whatever capacity in 2023. And I hope that you have very, very, very happy holidays. Thank you so much for being here. Bye.